Hey guys, welcome back. Koizumi here, bringing you episode 3 of the ProSumer Report, the show where we give you the breakdowns on the best of the best in consumer goods. Today we're taking a look at the Delica 4 by Spyderco. The Delica is one of the oldest knives still in production by Spyderco and is one of the great granddaddies of the modern EDC knife. Launched in 1990, the Delica broke new ground for the knife industry, basically creating the category of lightweight, high-performance pocket knives overnight. And, as made obvious by the 4 in its name, this is the 4th revision of the design, a product of Spyderco's CQI program for upgrading knives in their catalog. One of the highlights of the Delica line has always been the handle. Made of fiberglass reinforced nylon and covered in Spyderco's proprietary bidirectional texturing, the handle is one of the best on any EDC today. It is comfortable, strong, very grippy, and has a 4-way repositional pocket clip, and thanks to the skeletonized stainless steel liners is incredibly lightweight. Turning the knife over, you'll find the Delica's backlock, a rather old school means of securing a blade, however it is not without benefit. Backlocks are notoriously difficult to break, and on the Delica the lock's latch serves triple duty, as the knife's stopping pin, closing lever, and reinforcement to the handle structure. Though the lock is rather difficult to open, and its placement in the middle of the handle as opposed to near the knife's collar isn't ideal. Still, it can be operated single-handedly whether you're a righty or a lefty, and with how tight it is, the lock is very unlikely to be disengaged by accident. Deployment on the Delica is just decent. With the backlock constantly putting pressure on the knive's axis, you can't be expecting too much, but for what it is, it's okay. Though something really must be said for this spider hole. As a means for opening a knife, this is quite possibly the best there is. Not only is it fully ambidextrous, but it's incredibly comfortable and very grippy. Unlike a thumb stud, there is nothing to get the blade caught on while cutting or sharpening, and additionally, the hole has several solid methods of deployment. Now, of course, we can't talk about the spider hole without also taking a moment to talk about the blade, as the two are quite literally one and the same. Obviously, the inclusion of the hole means several concessions to how the blade can be shaped, since unlike a thumb stud or flipper-controlled knife, the hole demands a certain amount of real estate, which makes the knife's footprint larger than that of its competition. Add in that the blade doesn't even make it to the end of the handle, and it's obvious that the Delica is somewhat greedy with its footprint. However, that is actually rather trivial when you consider that the performance of this blade is damn near perfect. Yes, the blade here is so damn good that we have nigh any criticism for its actual cutting work. Coming to us hair-shaving sharp from the factory, this oversized leaf-shaped blade has absolutely best-in-class cutting performance. Crafted out of a single piece of VG10 with a full flat grind, this knife absolutely dominated every cutting task we could throw at it. And, thanks to some clever design work and a little bit of jimping, the back of the blade makes a very nice thumb perch and enables outstanding blade control. Now onto the warranty. Obviously, this was never going to be as luxurious as Kershaw's $10 blade replacement program, but for what it is, it's decent. Spyderco makes warranty repairs as painless as possible and even offers free sharpening for their knives. Add in that they have always responded to us promptly and that their sharpening program includes serrated knives, and it's fair to say that we like Spyderco's service, unlike some companies. Plus, believe it or not, most other companies, Benchmade, don't sharpen serrations, which is just kinda sad. So good job, Spyderco. Your willingness to stand behind your product is duly noted. It should be mentioned though that unless your knife's blade was defective from the factory, Spyderco does not offer blade replacements. So if you snap your knife in half, then sadly you're out of luck. Of course, the Delica 4 is one of the holy triad of super performing EDCs, which includes rival knives, the Leek and the Mini Griptilian. So just how does it stack up against its rivals? Well, first off, its cutting performance easily defeats the other two. This is mostly due to the full flat grind and the fantastic VG10 steel, but also because of its trademark spider hole, which allows the blade's entire body to be used. Something that can't be said for the Leek and the Mini Grip due to the studs on their blades. Plus, unlike the Leek, which multitasks between being beautiful and being functional, the Delica is a dedicated work knife, capable of tackling much harder cutting jobs than the Leek. Add in that the knife is available for half the price of the Mini Griptilian, and it becomes obvious why the Delica has survived 30 years of changing markets, shifting tastes, and developing technologies. No, it's not a gentleman's knife, nor does it have modern bells and whistles like an axis lock or spring-assisted opening, but what it does have is damn near cutting perfection. 9.1 out of 10. If you had to pick between owning a Mini Griptilian, the Leek, or the Delica 4, let it be the Delica. For the value this knife offers, $60 is practically robbery. Good job, Spyderco. Here's to another 30 years of Delica. This has been the ProSumer Report with Koizumi. I'll see you next time.